try and get best practices so that we can build our country together. Our country is growing at a population rate of 1.2 million a year, which means we get more stretched as years come by. We are now 39 million. So every year, 1.2. So whatever we have in terms of infrastructure will be outstretched. In terms of food resources, we'll just run out. So if we do not define the leadership that will sort out those issues, we will not be able to move forward. I've often said it's not about Peter. It's not about me. It's about us. It's about all of us. What is it we can do to ensure some of these dangers that we see can be sorted out as soon as possible? It is possible to do these things. 8 years ago, the amount of taxes that was collected in Kenya amounted to only $2 billion. Today, the amount of taxes being collected amounts to $7 billion, just 8 years later. Yet, most of it has not been directed to development. What has happened is that the government has continued to get bigger and bigger. We now have 40 ministries with 2 principals. We are spreading everything too thin. And therefore, whatever we try to do does not work because it's spread out. Luckily for us, the new constitution says that the maximum number of ministries there can ever be is 22. Therefore, we'll never have the sort of government we have today. Luckily for us also, it says if you're a minister, you don't have to be a member of parliament, which means you'll be a professional minister, thinking and working for the people of Kenya. These are gains. That's why you must take advantage of them. We are going to have 47 counties, so we are going to have 47 governors. We are going to have 47 senators. We are going to have 47 women county reps. These are opportunities. These are opportunities. And you hold such influence with your relatives back at home that if the entire population of Kenya who live in the states and who are estimated to be 2 million took serious interest in Kenya, you could be able to define the kind of leadership Kenya needs. You could be able to evaluate those who are offering themselves for leadership. So as I come here, and as I said, I'm not going to say much, I want to go into questions, because I came to listen and to hear. I come here on my own, based on the record that I have kept as a member of parliament for 8.5 years, based on my record as chairman of Kenya Football Federation for 4 years in 1996 to 2000, when Kenya made the first meaningful challenge to go to World Cup. Yes. I'm always proud of being a champion. I come here having served as the managing director of Kenya Insurance Corporation in maternity trout. I come here having served FIFA in the initial years. It's my experience I count on. It's what has helped me in Gatanga. It's what has made Gatanga what it is. It is not that Gatanga has done better than the other constituencies. It is a fact that the other constituencies have been asleep when we've been working. It's a fact that we are given the same amount of money, so we can only be evaluated by what we do. But I can also tell you that the professionals in Gatanga have played the biggest role in making Gatanga what it is. So the credit is not mine, but the professionals in Gatanga who meet every once a month to discuss about their constituency and who meet to decide what is best for them. But we've always decided from day one, let's do fewer projects that have more impact than many projects that have no impact at all. That is what has worked for us. So as I said these things, and I know that one of the questions I've been asked and I'll be asked is about next year. And what my thinking is, I have not made any formal declaration, and I'm not about to make any today. But I've also left no doubt as to what my intentions are. And the important point is that I've said, evaluate all of us. Some of those guys who want to run for the presidency next year, my challenge to them has always been, if you can't run a constituency, why would you like to run a country? Because there must be a starting point as to where the evaluation starts. There must be a break point as to which we must start to discuss. One of the things I was taught by a famous man in Starai called Dr. Griffin was that if you ever get a coffee cup to wash it like it has never been washed before. So if I get an opportunity to deal with what my intentions are, I can assure you the coffee cup will be washed better than it has ever been washed. But this is only a first visit of many visits that I intend to make and discuss with Kenyans, especially Kenyans who are like-minded, Kenyans who are ready to sacrifice to make Kenya better, Kenyans who are ready to ensure that Kenya remains a shining star in Africa. I told somebody this afternoon that most of the entire human resource in Africa comes from Kenya. You go to Botswana, you go to Zambia, you go to South Africa, you go to Mauritius, most of the professionals are Kenyans. And they are doing a very good job out there in Africa. But they are not proud yet to come back and work in Kenya. And I know some of you have the same issues about opportunities. But let me wind up this session by saying this. The Vision 2030, it's a good plan. But it will only be a workable plan if we have a government whose intention is to implement it. Implement it in the sense that it is envisaged with a growth rate of 10%. At the moment we are growing at 5%, which means we are just staying further and further away from the vision. Yet the vision itself, and is housed in my own ministry, and I read that document every day and know that it's a very good plan, that if our economy was growing faster than it is, we could even achieve it before 2030. The vision is anchored on 3 pillars. First pillar is social, that we are able to provide a lot of services for our people, and this was also captured in our constitution by putting it as part of Bill of Rights, that we will be able to give Kenyans at least the minimum basic of what a decent society should have. The second pillar is political, that the governance situation in Kenya will be such that we'll never see the events of 2008. The governance level in politics will be of very high caliber, that we must never cry and mourn again because elections have been held. And I keep saying this for free, that the battle were 3 people. They were all the leading presidential candidates in the last election. But today, they hold the 3 top positions. But the people who suffered for them are still suffering in IDP camps. That is how bad it can be. That they got displaced because of the people they supported or voted for. Those people they voted and supported hold the 3 top key positions, and these people are still suffering. We still have IDPs. So we must ensure never again a Kenyan should suffer because they've taken part in the decision to decide on where the destiny politically should be. The main pillar of Vision 2030 is economy. And this is where there are a lot of enormous opportunities for all of you. Because what we need to do is to grow our economy. We have flagship projects. One of them is Lamu Port. And Lamu Port is going to open up all the way to Garissa, going to Isiolo, Moyale, and Turkana. And I keep telling people, when Kenyans go for holidays, they either go to Lake Victoria or Mombasa. The shores of Lake Victoria is 150 kilometers. Our shoreline in Mombasa is 350 kilometers, which means we have a total shoreline of 500 kilometers. Lake Turkana is 800 kilometers. Nobody has taken advantage of tourism in that in our country. But we all flood into these small shorelines, yet the biggest shoreline is hanging out there in Turkana. We have never exploited our tourism to be anything meaningful. We boast of 1 million tourists a year, and I think it's very good. That is what Oxford Street on a hot summer day gets, just for a 3-kilometer stretch of shopping. The ruins in Rome, the Colosseum, which is about 3 times of what Jesus, attract 15 million tourists a year. If you look at the spiral effect of just 3 million tourists from our 1 million in numbers, tells you how best we can grow our economy. Have more jobs for drivers, guides, hotel industry, and of course our mama mbogas who have been the backbone of our agriculture. And we grow our economy that way. Now, in regards to Lamu Port, opportunities do exist for Kenyans who have gained best experience here. We need a water system, we need power, we need roads, we need rails, we need pipelines. And all these are being done on private-public partnerships. So those who would be interested, it's an entry point back home. Because whenever I meet Kenyans outside, they keep saying opportunities are very scarce. That when they come in there, the C word comes in terms of corruption. But it is us to join together and fight it. Corruption can be fought easily. We saw it happen in 203. We saw citizens arrest. We just didn't encourage the citizens arrest. Otherwise, every traffic policeman had started fearing doing anything on the roads because people were using mobile phones to record. So it is very important. So it is very, very important that we realize some of our problems are issues that we can sort ourselves. Corruption just requires fresh leadership that will hammer on it from day one. That's all that is required of it. That's why I say we had that window in 203, and we can get that window next year and kind of sort it out. So I don't want to say many things. I've already said many things, and I'm being reminded that it was my opportunity to allow you guys to talk. I want to say how grateful I am. I've seen Dallas is very organized. I want to thank all those guys who've been behind it, and I'll be more than willing to discuss and answer any question that might arise. Otherwise, for now, I want to say how grateful I am. Probably I'll wind up what I would have wound up now, but I'll wind up that after we've done the Q&A. Thank you very much.